Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we got another Sir Spooks video. We got a lot of videos coming out on this channel right now. A lot of reactions. Got like 5 planned for this channel specifically today. So, if you're watching this, pretty much since I don't think anyone's going to be watching this immediately right after this gets uploaded. If you're watching this later on, I guarantee if you click the channel, there's a bunch more other videos. So check them all out. Anyways, this video is 11 scary videos that feel too real from Sir Spooks. We're gonna get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, think down below. Let's go!
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first video we'll be looking at comes from a TikTok account known as US4 for Life. The uploader explained she was home alone when she discovered something very strange inside her attic.
What?
At the start of the video, she shows just how small and cramped the attic space is.
There's just a
While
chair.
looking around, she points out something that's already unsettling on its own. A small toy car sitting on top of her dresser. She claims she originally found it inside a hollow space in the wall, which immediately raises a few questions. As odd as that is, things take a far more disturbing turn at around the 1 minute mark.
In this hole. I covered it back up because it's like scary, but it's full of meat.
What? You saw that, right? Whose head?
Out of nowhere, a head.
Who? What? There's a head! Whose head? Whose head? What head is this? What?
Suddenly pops up from inside the hollow wall. It's only visible for a second or two, but it's long enough to notice. Almost immediately after, the uploader seems to realize something's wrong as well, quietly asking, "What was that?" before the video cuts off. In a follow-up clip posted later on, she shows there are no other openings or holes in the ceiling anywhere in the house, aside from the single access point leading up to the attic. Seeing a human head appear from inside a wall is unsettling on a level.
Well, that can't be true, because whose head? What? There's a hole here! That's a f***ing hole! That is a gaping hole in the thing. So that's a lie. Go inside there, that hole, and see where this is, because this is clearly a hole in the wall. What do you mean? There's no other access point. There's no other hole. There's clearly a hole there. I'm staring right at it.
That's hard to describe. Some believe this could be someone secretly hiding inside the structure of the house, possibly watching from the attic space. The idea someone could be lurking just out of sight is terrifying all on its own. Others wonder if the moment was staged for shock value. Still, even consider...
It could be that. 100% could be that. 100%. Well, most likely is that. But there's a goddamn hole and there's a random head that pops out. That's all I want to know, whose head is it. I don't care what it is. You can tell me it's for shock factor. I understand the thought, but just what head was it? Was the person's head? What head? Was a mannequin? What the hell was it?
In that possibility, the timing and setting make it deeply uncomfortable to watch. Either way, realizing someone or something might be hiding inside your walls is enough to ruin any sense of safety. I don't think I'd be getting much sleep in that house after seeing this. This next story comes from the Paranormal Encounters subreddit and includes a surprising amount of context, which makes what happens here even more unsettling. The uploader explains he used to work at a party store, where there had long been rumors of ghostly activity. He says he'd experienced a few strange things himself over the years, but was never able to prove any of it, until one particular morning shift. On this day, he and another employee came in early to handle some pre-orders. While getting settled at his computer, He noticed a blue balloon sitting under his desk. He thought it was strange, but didn't dwell on it too much, assuming the closing manager might have left it behind. He picked it up, tossed it into the hallway, and went back to work. About 15 minutes later, the other employee approached him and casually mentioned she'd popped a balloon. At first, he brushed it off, saying balloons pop all the time and it wasn't a big deal. That's when she told him it popped because it was following her in the break room. The uploader immediately asked if the balloon was blue, and she confirmed it was. Now fully unsettled, he decided to check the security footage from earlier that morning. What he saw made his stomach drop. On camera, the blue balloon can be seen traveling from the front of the store all the way into his office within just a few minutes. To do so, it would have had to make several sharp turns, eventually ending up under his desk. And after being thrown into the hallway, it somehow appears to follow the other employee shortly before popping.
A Party City.
What the?
Seeing a balloon move.
It makes his way there while he's there and he doesn't notice? I'm sorry, I'm gonna immediately notice a balloon near me. If a balloon blew past me and go under here, I'm gonna notice it.
With what looks like intention is deeply unsettling, especially in a closed indoor space. Some believe this could be a playful but eerie spirit interacting with the environment, choosing an object no one would expect. Others suggest there could be a more ordinary explanation, like air currents or ventilation, pushing the balloon along in just the right way. Still, the timing and path it takes.
The only reason I would have an issue with that thought process, to me, is why is it the only balloon moving? Like, what about that balloon specifically? Why is it just the one loose balloon, or is it just, like, why is it the only one moving?
Make it difficult to fully explain. Either way, this is the kind of footage that gives balloons a whole new reputation, and it's not exactly a comforting one.
Yeah, I'll never get mad at a balloon.
This next clip comes from a TikTok user named MamaLady6. She explained she was enjoying a quiet walk down the road in the mountains near Lewiston, California, on her way to a Christmas event, when she noticed something she says looked like it came straight out of a horror movie. As she continues walking, she pans her camera toward a nearby house, and it becomes immediately clear why she was so disturbed.
Look at this. What the? I thought it was a person for a second.
Nah.
Don't go in that house because you're gonna die.
Nah, bitch.
Sitting on a chair on the front porch is a tall, unsettling looking doll.
That is... Nah, man. I don't give a shit if that... I don't think that's haunted or anything. But if I see someone... If I meet someone and I go to their house and that's in front of their house, I don't give a shit if they're the nicest people in the world. I'm not entering your house. I'm not even going in your... I'm running away from you. Because that is a thing that you own if you're going to murder people. That's a serial killer type prop right there. What the fuck? Who owns this? Who just casually owns this? Who does that? Who just casually... Get this doll out of here, man. Get it out.
Positioned in a way that almost feels intentional. It's not moving, and nothing paranormal happens in the video.
Look at
The
it.
sight alone is enough to make most people uneasy.
Yeah.
There's just something deeply uncomfortable about stumbling across a figure like this in
Its eyes look like it's about to pop out of his head.
such a quiet, isolated setting.
I don't like
Whether
it.
it's meant as decoration, a prank, or just some
Burn it!
strange sense of humor. It's the kind of thing that instantly makes you want to keep your distance.
Burn it.
This next clip comes from the Reddit user Neptune11, who shared a video to an alien subreddit showing what many believe could be a UFO sighting over the skies of Edinburgh. The footage doesn't waste any time. Right from the start, it's clear there's something unusual hanging in the sky, and as the video continues, it only becomes more intriguing.
Okay. Interesting. That's just a... Okay, maybe not...
The object appears as...
Because I was gonna say, oh, it's a rocket, because it kind of has the shape of a rocket, but it's sort of stationary. It's not going up. It's just a stationary rocket that's turning. Around, like, no, now I have my... Now I don't know. I have no idea what this is.
It's a glowing orb-like light, flickering through several different colors as it slowly rotates in place. The entire sighting lasts for around 25 seconds, giving viewers plenty of time to study its movement. Many people in the comments were impressed by the footage, with some asking where exactly in Edinburgh it was filmed. Others pointed out the video may be close to 20 years old, which only adds another layer of mystery. With very little information available, some believe this could be a genuine unidentified object, especially given the way it changes color and seems to move with intention, rather than drifting randomly. Others think it could be a hoax or man-made light source captured in a way that makes it appear more unusual than it really is. Without additional context, it's hard to say for sure. Still, seeing something like this glowing silently in the night sky is enough to make anyone stop and stare. So what do you think? A legitimate UFO sighting or something more explainable? Let me know your thoughts. Over on TikTok, a user known as RWB Auctions shared a piece of security camera footage filmed inside an antique house at around 2 o'clock in the morning. The building is closed to the public at this hour, meaning no one should be inside. And right from the very start of the footage, something feels off.
What? Nah, bro. Nah, I barely, in fairness, I can't even fucking tell what that is. What even is that? I can't... Is that a horse? What? That cam quality shit. This cam quality shit. I have no idea what this is. And my thing also, because I can't even see what the fucking thing that's moving is. Is that a horse? What the f even is that? Is it a basket? What the fuck is it? I can't tell.
The clip immediately shows an old antique pram already rolling across the floor.
Okay, thanks for explaining what that was, because I really couldn't figure it out.
On its own. At the exact same time, a light in the hallway outside can be seen flickering on and off. The uploader mentions the footage left everyone working in the sales room completely shaken, and it's easy to see why. Watching a pram move by itself in an empty building, especially one filled with old and historic items, taps into a very specific kind of unease. Some believe this could be a spirit interacting with the environment, possibly drawn to the antique pram itself. Others think there may be a bit more ordinary explanation, like vibrations or an electrical issue, causing both the movement and the flickering light. Still, the way both happen together makes it difficult to brush off. Either way, if I worked there, I'd probably think twice about coming back after hours. Hopefully, whatever caused this didn't stick around, because an antique house moving on its own isn't exactly a comforting place to be. A TikTok user named Charles Bell shared a video in May of 2025 showing what starts out as a completely ordinary day of tidying up her home, before taking a very unsettling turn.
Okay.
Charles explained she was busy cleaning when she noticed something strange happening near the bottom left corner of her rug. At the time, she believed she was home alone, but after a few seconds, it became clear something wasn't quite right.
What?
Out of nowhere, the corner of the rug suddenly lifts up in a quick, sharp motion. There's nothing nearby touching it, and Charlotte can only stand there in shock, clearly trying to process what she just saw. Seeing something move so abruptly without any obvious cause is enough to make anyone freeze. Some believe this could be a spirit interacting with its surroundings, possibly trying to get her attention while she was cleaning. Others think there might be a more mundane explanation, like something just out of frame causing the movement. Still, the suddenness of it makes the movement hard to ignore.
Yeah.
Whether it was something paranormal or not, having your carpet snap upward while you're home alone is the kind of thing that would make anyone stop what they're doing and question what's going on in their house. This next case comes from the Reddit user Rectfulness, who shared footage to the UFO subreddit showing something unexpected captured during a live stream. The video was recorded on January 14th, 2026 at around 9:46 p.m. while the uploader was streaming to his audience and driving down a road in Pflugerville.
Don't stream and drive. Don't do it. I don't give a shit what reason you have. Do not stream and drive. If you are driving somewhere, do not. Even if you have to keep the stream on, do not. Tell your stream you are inactive until you get to your location. Do not stream and drive. Just don't. If you have a passenger who can read chat, maybe. But if you're by yourself, do not stream and drive, please.
Texas. Everything seems normal at first, just a quiet night drive, when suddenly something appears in the sky directly ahead of him.
What the absolute am I looking at right now? What the hell?
I have no idea what you're looking at.
No, dude. What is that, chat?
What is what?
What the?
That's just lights.
Oh my god, I think it's the end. I think it's the end. I've never seen that in my life. Oh my god.
Bro,
What?
relax.
Is that? Oh my gosh. What? I don't know. They're too far apart to be planes.
A tower?
No. Oh my god. One of the lights is disappearing.
It's a tower.
The light is disappearing.
It's just towers.
What the hell?
What the hell? What? Oh, it's gone. The light's gone. It's gone. It just went away. They're separating. Bro, what the hell? Call the news. I think I'm the only person seeing this right now. There's no way. Look at that. What is going on?
Nah, bro. I'm unconvinced.
A group of
I'm unconvinced by this guy. I'm unconvinced.
bright lights can be seen hovering in the distance, immediately catching the uploader's attention. You can hear the confusion in his voice as he tries to make sense of what he's seeing in real time. What makes this case even more intriguing is the additional footage pulled from later parts of the same stream. In parts 2 and 3, the lights can clearly be seen separating from one another, moving independently, instead of staying grouped together. That detail alone is what really gets people talking. Some viewers believe this could be genuine UFO activity, especially since the footage was captured live and the lights appear to split apart in a way that doesn't resemble typical aircraft behavior. Others think there could be a more grounded explanation, possibly involving multiple drones or aerial lights filmed at just the right angle. Still, the way the lights separate and reposition makes the situation difficult to explain with confidence. Catching something like this live, with no cuts and no setup, adds an extra layer of credibility for some people. So what do you think? Unexplained activity in the sky, or something more down to earth? Let me know your theories. This next clip comes from a TikTok user known as Beware of Henny, who shared a strange experience back in January of 2026.
Fucking hell, that choice of picture is something else.
In the video, Henny is simply filming a mirror selfie in her bathroom, posing casually for the camera. Everything seems normal until something
Okay, why are you filming yourself doing a mirror? What? Nah, that's stupid.
catches her attention out of the corner of her eye. She turns her head and pans the camera toward the window, and that's when things take a strange turn.
Window's just opening.
What?
Get some fresh air, bitch. Go touch grass. That is insane amount of. I really hope you don't live alone. Because if you live alone and have this amount of shit, that's crazy.
What?
As you can see, the bathroom window appears to be opening on its own, while Henny stands there in complete shock, clearly unsure of how to react. What makes this even more unsettling is the fact that she later uploaded a second video, filmed on a completely different day. In that clip, the exact same thing happens again. The window opens by itself without any visible cause.
Bro. Did y'all see that shit? It's that quiet. Bye.
Seeing the same unexplained event happen more than once naturally raises a few questions. Some believe this could be something paranormal, especially since the movement looks deliberate rather than random. Others suggest it could be something more mundane, like a loose hatch or mechanical issue with the window.
Well, a loose hatch wouldn't cause it to open. Alright, so I've rarely ever seen anything loose cause a window to open. But I could be wrong. I don't know enough about windows. But yeah, it feels very odd.
But even strong wind wouldn't easily explain how it
No.
opens and closes so cleanly
No.
while she's standing right there. Whatever's going on, having a window move on its own while you're alone in the bathroom is enough to leave anyone feeling uneasy, and the fact it happened more than once only makes it harder to ignore. This next clip comes from a Reddit user named Jacob Abraham, who shared his experience on the Bigfoot subreddit after a strange encounter on a trail. Jacob explains he was walking along the trail when he noticed something in the distance he initially assumed was a bear. Wanting to be cautious, he pulled out his phone and started recording. But as he watched the figure move, he began to second guess what he was looking at. It didn't quite behave like any animal he was familiar with. Later on, Jacob showed the footage to one of his friends and asked what he thought it could be. Their response caught him completely off guard. According to his friend, the figure in the video might actually be Bigfoot, and after watching the clip, it's easy to see why the idea came up. The shape, posture, and way it moves don't line up perfectly with the tip.
Is it not just a person? It looks like there's someone walking to me. Am I crazy? This looks like someone just walking.
Typical bear sighting. Some viewers do believe this could be a genuine Bigfoot encounter, especially since Jacob didn't immediately jump to conclusions and seemed honestly unsure of what he was seeing.
It looks like just a person.
Others think it may have been a bear briefly standing upright, a person hiking in the distance, or even a staged hoax with someone wearing a costume. Without clearer footage or more context, it's difficult to rule any of those possibilities out. As always, I'll leave this one up to you. Did Jacob stumble onto something legendary? Or was this just a case of mistaken identity? TikTok user known as Tessa Secret Zero shared a video in January of 2026 showing something deeply unsettling involving a doll. So if you happen to have a doll collection at home, you might want to brace yourself. The footage itself dates back to 2017 and shows the uploader's sister sitting down.
Oh my god, I remember this. I remember this. I think I remember this one. I think I've seen this before. I think.
With an American Girl doll, even putting makeup on it. Everything seems harmless at first, until the moment things suddenly change.
Right now, but yeah, I didn't go on with any eyeshadow because I didn't. Do you guys see that?
Without any warning,
It
the
jolts.
doll's head turns on its own.
It's like, the hell did you just
The
say?
movement is subtle but clear, and it's enough to completely catch the girl off guard, leaving her confused and
Okay, hold on. Hold on, there's one thing that makes me suspicious of this video. Now, I don't know much about American Girl dolls. So I don't know if this thing. But the part that has me interested is why the moment it turns is legit the moment she stops holding the head of it. She's holding the head and neck of it clear straight. I'm not going by choice, but she's holding it like by its neck. The moment she lets go,
the doll's head turns on
bam, it turns.
its own.
As if it's been stuck, its head has been stuck sideways, and she moved it, but it always just goes back to that area. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's the case, but that's something I just noticed. That's something I'm gonna point out.
The movement is subtle but clear, and it's enough to completely catch the girl off guard,
Holding it.
leaving her confused
Now it
and
turns.
visibly shaken. Moments like this are why dolls have such a long history of being linked to paranormal stories. Some viewers believe this could be a case of a possessed object briefly moving on its own, especially since the motion appears deliberate rather than accidental. Others think there could be a more ordinary explanation, such as a thin string or mechanism just out of view, causing the head to turn. Still, without seeing anything connected to it, the movement feels unsettling regardless. Whatever caused it, watching a doll move on its own is the kind of thing that sticks with you, and this clip is definitely enough to make anyone think twice before leaving one sitting in the room. This final video comes from a TikTok user known as EmuleWBT9CW, who shared footage recorded on her home
Too long of a name.
security camera in the middle of the night. In the video, she is recording her screen as the security footage plays back. At first, she mentions she thought there might be coyotes wandering around her property, but as the footage continues, she quickly realizes whatever's outside doesn't look like coyotes at all.
Okay.
What is that?
There's one.
Right there. What the heck?
That is not a coyote.
No.
That is not no damn coyote. That is I don't know what that is. That ain't no damn coyote. It's a grown ass man. That's a person.
Where's the dog? Oh, you better go now. Where's the dog? There's the dog. Why is she in her freaking pen? What the?
It's on the move.
Oh my god. Okay, so it came back. What the hell?
It just looks like a lost. It's a person who's lost and creepy. Is it looking at the?
Staring. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know.
Throughout the video, a strange, pale, humanoid-looking figure can be seen moving around the property. It walks unnaturally, lingering in certain areas as if it's exploring its surroundings. The longer you watch, the more unsettling it becomes. At around the 2 and 3 minute marks, the creature suddenly runs off, disappearing into the darkness. It almost feels like it noticed it was being watched, or maybe it was startled by something else entirely. Seeing something like this roaming around your property while you're asleep is enough to make anyone uneasy.
I'd say.
Some believe this could be footage of an unknown creature, possibly something cryptid-like, caught briefly on camera. Others think it could be a person or animal appearing distorted due to night vision and camera processing. Still, the pale appearance...
I can't say it's an animal because it has the clear, definitive look of a human. It has a head, body, 2 arms, and two clearly arms, and 2 things that are clearly legs.
and strange movement make it difficult to confidently identify. Either way, this is not the kind of footage you want to wake up to on your security system.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for these reaction videos. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.